let's get back to trying to build up some devotion to start converting people again, and also try to kill this guy who is a decadent member of my dynasty. Also, I feel like if because it says he already negotiated, but that means he actually lied about straightening up, which means he violated the terms of his negotiation, and I don't know. I can't imprison him regardless because he's not in my court or in my court or my vassal's courts. So the Manichaean faith is triumphant. The adherents of the Zoroastrian faith have steadily dwindled to the point where Manichaean believers are in the majority. This new state of affairs has reduced the Zoroastrian faith to a de facto heresy. All former Zoroastrian holy orders are now Manichaean. Okay? Bickering of fools does not concern me. Still dealing with this, these revolts. The cook had prepared a magnificent meal with lots of different fruits, various kinds of meat, plenty of freshly baked bread, and several mature cheeses. Try to eat modestly, but the food is too good. Gain 0.5 health for 5 years, or pretty high chance of becoming gluttonous, or 20% chance of temperate. I'm guessing I didn't become temperate. No, I did not. We're gaining a little bit of money right now. I introduced a glob to Mahdi Samirid, hoping that they could get along, but apparently Mahdi Samirid was not interested in making an effort. Yay, we're at 100% decadence again. My brother is a skilled tactician. Didn't we have another brother who... Okay, that's the one who became brave. I'll try to induct him. This kid became a detached priest. I summoned Ismail to my study where I proceeded to read him the Quran. I could tell from the first minute that I had a real challenge ahead of me. I will give this one more try. 86% chance he starts secretly practicing the Shia religion. Wow, that's a really terrible roll on the RNG. This time around, instead of lecturing, I tried to have a conversation with Ismail and listened patiently to what he had to say. Sadly, even though he was more willing to listen to me as well, his opinions were set in stone. Okay. My domain is too big. Did I get a county or something? Arca, Almafrac. Or did I lose? Oh, I gained. Okay, I lost some stewardship and diplomacy. What's going on here? The Marwazid Darvarid du jour war over Tiberius. I could have imprisoned somebody. Is he the heir of anything? No. He wants to make me a commander. We're not going to do that. Jesters, minstrels, acrobats, and dancers all have gathered to perform at the festival, inviting noises, tempting scents, and alluring sights. Tries to lure people to various... Inviting noises, tempting scents, and alluring sights try to lure people to various stands, performers, and tents. A festival? Nobody told me. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Azarka is doing very well. Why is it all happening in Azarka, not in my capital? I don't know if Damascus is actually better than my current capital. It doesn't look like it, does it? Our decadence went down by 50%. Young Fatima seems to always be willing to share. She can become gregarious or she'll become charitable. I don't think it matters, but let's go with charitable. And try to induct her. I summoned Fatima to my study where I proceeded to read her the Quran, and she has started practicing Shia, the Shia faith. During my stay, I have done my utmost. Okay. I'm the Grand Vizier of... What? Okay, it said Damascus, but Darvarid Empire makes more sense. My son needs an education. I'm going with diplomacy. So... even though that is what I would do for an intrigue education as well. But there was something else I wanted to do. So it looks like one of these guys is going to win the revolt war that they've started. Who's he imprisoned by? Huh. Okay. Did he get rid of his... Nope, she's still there. Right, so... This guy's cynical. I don't think we can convert religious leaders to secretly practice a religion. What else was I? Well, there was something else I was going to look at. Right, I wanted to see... Okay, so he doesn't have any daughters. He does have a granddaughter. But this guy looks like he's going to be the one who wins. And he does have some kids who are... He's a known murderer. Can't induct him into the faith right now. Oh, he's outside of the realm too, but he doesn't have any children, which sucks. I was hoping to get like almost an instant claim on, or not an instant claim, a claim for my grandkids on the Arabian Empire. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Parween is pregnant. Excellent. Siege of Sulla is over. How is that Shia revolt going in Africa? 95% in favor of the rise of the Shia. So, I don't know if this will help our cult or hurt it. As a secret practitioner of our religion, it is sometimes easy to neglect your true self. Conduct another secret ceremony. Is that the only one I can get with as a disaster? Your fellow member of the party of Ali, Hajar, that was my sister, has been caught by Court Imam Rivai and his Ghazis. They have spared no time before they burnt her at the stake. Damn. The wound is healed. I don't think we have a high chance of, or not a high chance, but it's not even a relatively high chance of dying. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be good or bad. And someone else is being burnt at the stake. We're down one of our emirs. But wow! We have a sheik as well. Young Ismail has finished his education in the ways of war. He's a skilled tactician. He hates me. He's my rival and my half-brother and a title claimant and all that stuff. We need a new court chaplain. Sure, that guy. We have a third son. Or, yeah, third son. And we have Abdallah and Ismail. Sure, we'll name him after ourselves. Right, I need to conduct a secret ceremony. My friend is going to join me again. My wife is pregnant. The former wife of... I light the candles while Aglob, in a low voice, begins to sing a haunting melody. I bow my head, deciding resolutely that I am a true Shia, and this will not change. Aglob echoes my thoughts when he finally speaks. This ceremony is as much for Allah as it is for us. I nod and we join hands in prayer. It was extraordinary. Gain patient. And we only need about 100 more till we can rank up. My friend's friend is also my friend, a motto I try to live by, and sometimes that is an easy truth. A friend of a friend was introduced, and I immediately felt a kind connection with this stranger. I can lose gregarious, or we become friends with this person. More people being burnt at the stake. Very good. We become rivals, apparently. Betrothed can marry. She is secretly Shia. We can form an alliance. I will do that. I want this guy dead. I thought we were trying to kill him already. Did we end that? I don't remember ending that. Give some money to cheap people to join our plot. Where is he? At court in Anadir. My son, we need to find a court physician, apparently. Where? Dear, right here? Yes. Okay. I don't want him to hunt apostates. I'll have him perform charity, even though the events that we get seem to get a lot of really not important events about doing charity. One of your scouts report of a pilgrim who just arrived in Erbil. The pilgrim, known as Yusuf, has been on a pious quest to visit all the Sunni holy sites and is now ending his journey here. During his travels, he has accumulated a vast knowledge regarding medicine and is seeking to put his skills to use. Sure, I will make him a court physician. Okay. My marshal has discovered a man of great military talent. And it looks like the war is almost going to be finished with a new emperor. Son was born to Amir Ali of Damascus and Amira Duha of Damascus named Mirza. Apparently both of his grandfathers are named Abdallah, or basically, maybe he only has one grandfather who's important. Hashim. After the forebearer of my wives' dynasties. Ironically, to the one wife that isn't of that dynasty. Lost the siege of Mafraq. Just end this war, please. I'm tired of having my stuff sieged and occupied. The thing is, I think if when this guy becomes the emperor again, he will become the leader of the dynasty, head of the dynasty, and hopefully will imprison one of these guys, or we can kill them. Either way, decadence is probably going to be going up extremely high, and that means that even once he takes over, we'll have another decadence revolt that we'll see. Lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Azarka lately. Your steward, Ismail ibn Farukid, suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach the central holdings. He insists that in doing so, the county would become more prosperous. I will let him oversee construction. Sure. One child needs... This is my second son. Apparently he's no longer fluey. We'll go with thrift on him as well, in case our first son, something happens to our first son. Still 95. Come on, win the war. Let this be over. Stop inviting me to be a commander. I wish I could tell him no. Just no outright. Don't ask again. I can change that. I can rank up in the society. I hereby grant you permission to advance to the next rank within the party of Ali, signed Harold Shogofa. My friend is the next in line to be the leader of the party of Ali. We are patient and humble. Okay. I was in the middle of a conversation with the chef when Aglab appears from out of nowhere, grabs me by the arm, and pulls me to a nearby room. With a wrinkled forehead and sweaty palms, he told me that he intends to leave our society after being haunted too many times by shadows in the darkness. I use my soothing voice to calm him down because I have the gregarious trait. Yeah, I'll do that. To bring about the liberation of those who follow the Shia faith, we must first win the sympathies of those in power. Approach Sheikh Fadil and turn him into a supporter of our cause. I'll accept. I don't think he'll accept. I don't think he'll want that. But after getting a glob seated and listened to his worried feelings, I managed to calm him down. After having ventilated most of his thoughts, Aglob was determined that our community and cause is something worth fighting for. First step towards the support of our cause. Okay. So, who's sieging this out? I don't know. It looks like one of the wars is about to end. Okay. And so there's another war now going on. Our dynasty's back in charge of the empire, and we're probably going to see it fall again from grace. He takes the Sunni Caliphate back too. I thought he would have just taken the empire title. Okay. Sagar has been caught and imprisoned. For her faith. He's appointing me as Chancellor. Okay, I thought it was called Grand Vizier, but sure. He wants me to end... Alright, you know what? I accept to end the plot. It's your dynasty that's going to fall. Well, it's my dynasty too, but, yeah, well, again, he's going to be the one who has to deal with the Decadence Revolt soon. If he dies... Hold on. I'm going to arrange a betrothal with my son. He accepts. During the transfer of power, Abu Bakr lost their mace. Don't care. That's the Abbasid revolt. Fate smiles upon me. My wife is pregnant. How many troops do I have right now? Is this all of this guy's army? Please say yes. No, he's got 4,000. I don't know. All of those revolts or all of those wars worry me. I don't want to get involved in them if I can avoid it. I find it curious that the Sunni Imams are constantly pestering Mahdi, no matter I know what Mahdi could do. You want advice, then it'll cost you? Sure, we'll tell him what to do. Is he going to, I don't know, raise an army to deal with the... Okay, there it is. And he's going to lose. The council agreed that Emir Ali II of Jerusalem had been acting in a very impious way, ignoring many wisdoms of the Quran. Being a pious man, you decided to help him not repeat the same mistakes. Ali was very grateful for this help and told you that he was in your debt. Excellent, I can make use of this favor. He owes me a favor, and I need a little bit more devotion, and I can possibly invite him to the party of Ali. 1 second, actually. Search realm. I wonder if it's easier to induct cynics into the Shia faith. Is this one? Who knows? This guy is Shia. I'm going to try to induct this guy. We'll see if that works. I've arranged for one of my spies to leave a tome of the Quran with an anonymous note in the chambers of Abdul. I will go with a tale about a legendary warrior. Because he's brave. My spies have brought me some outstanding news. Apparently he read the Quran every night and now seems to worship Allah like we do in secret. My plan succeeded. It's time for him to join us. Please? Another champion of Allah joins our ranks. And he has a high diplomacy. Hopefully he will convert people very easily. The Emir of Jerusalem likes me, right? I'm 41. We do have an alliance. But I need 150. Right, I need 150 devotion. Lately I found myself worrying about my little acquaintance, Satara. The lass is brought up believing in a false god who can offer her nothing but illusions and hollow promises. Perhaps Satara is ready to be introduced to the true faith. I shall read her the Quran. I have another son. Random ancestor? Ibrahim. That's a significant name. And also one of the names on the list I mentioned a few episodes ago. My list of names. She starts secretly practicing Shia. Okay. I guess. We're at 118. We're gaining how much? Hopefully that'll be a little bit more. Formed an alliance with somebody. Hopefully that little boost of diplomacy will help both help gain us devotion and also help with converting people. Right, I need to evoke sympathy with him first, or I don't know. It says evoke sympathy, but I think that's something I can only do with people of other religions, right? He's possessed and stressed. My son has food poisoning. My son and heir has food poisoning. Call my court physician at once. After being skillfully treated by court physician Yusuf, my son is feeling much better. Perhaps he is deserving of some praise. Shall personally praise him to the court. Sure. What traits does he have? Fair and mighty ruler. He is just and diligent and charitable. I think it failed. Yep. Let's cancel that. Alright, well. You win some, you lose some, right? Just sucks that I lost 150 devotion for that. Anyway. Hopefully we can get the train moving faster, if at all. She got out of prison, somehow. I mean, that's a good thing, I think, but our numbers are still very low. Oh well.